going to learn about the mystery of the Indus Valley. Say it with me. Valley. Okay. A valley is the low area of land between two hills. Okay. We stood on T Hill and looked at the valley below. How many of you hiked up T Hill and looked at the whole town? When we go out to the playground, do we see a bunch of hills around us?
Yeah.
So that means we are living in a valley.
Really, we're in a bowl.
What's that?
Really, we're in a bowl shape.
Yeah, it is like a bowl. It looks like a bowl. All right, next word. Symbols. What's our word? Symbols. Symbols are pictures or objects that represent something else. For example, a heart is a symbol of love. We're going to continue our story about the Indus River. Mohenjo-daro. Here we go. Remember when I stopped, you fill in the blanks. We know that the Indus people had a written language made up of symbols. But we do not know what all the symbols mean. Okay, I want you to look at these pictures and in your book. What are some of the symbols you recognize or notice in those pictures? Okay, Ivan, what's a symbol you notice?
Oh, a symbol.
Just give me one.
So, see the diamond with the lines on it?
This one right here. Ivan showed us this symbol right here. He thinks it looks like a tent. What else do you guys think it looks like? Davis, what do you think it might look like? A mountain, okay. Ryder, what's another thing it could be? A tree. All right, all hands up. Shh. Connor, sit. Let's give me some more ideas. Eli, give me another symbol on there.
The straight line looks like a bone.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
That looks like a what?
A bone.
A bone?
Like
Okay.
The tent with them, the things that they said was teepees and tents and stuff, they look like letters, ancient letters.
Like letters. So do you think it might be their language? Yeah. Does it look like our language, Connor? No, it doesn't. Okay. All right, all hands up. Let's get some more ideas. Sophie, what do you notice? The animals. What kind of animal does it look like to you? A cow? Yeah, looks like a cow. A bull, maybe. We know that the Indus people had a written language. What do we know about the Indus people, everybody? Go.
They had written English.
And they use symbols. They use what?
Symbols.
Do we know what those symbols mean?
No.
We do not. All right. Let's keep going. I'm going to stop and you fill in the blank. We're in this middle paragraph right here. Yep, here we go. Miss Valley civilization is still a mystery. There is much we do not understand. There is much we do not what? Understand. We do know that the Indus built large cities. They built what?
Large cities.
That were homes to of people. Home to what?
Thousands of people.
We already read that in our article, didn't we, David? Get that up. All right, so what do we know about the Indus Valley people? Turn your partner, go. Ryder, what do we know about the people of the Indus Valley? They had a different language. What else do we know? Cooper? They built large cities. Let's fill in, keep following along, okay? One of these ancient city was called Mohenjo-daro. It had brick buildings and streets that were neatly laid out in straight lines. How were their buildings made and streets made?
Straight lines.
And what were their buildings made out of? Brick. Out of what? Brick. So you can kind of see maybe in your picture a little better. You can see the little bricks. And this is a picture of Mohenjo-daro. That's an actual photograph. All right. Tell your partner, what was Mohenjo-daro that we just read? Go. Noah, can you give me something about what was Mohenjo-daro? Yeah, an ancient city. Nice job. Tell me about this ancient city, Corby.
That
were the buildings made out of?
Brick.
Brick. What were the streets like, Ida?
Straight.
Straight. Right. Let's move on. Do you see this picture? Turn to the next page. Many? No, what's that word? Artifacts. Say that again. Many?
Artifacts.
Or objects that once belonged to the Indus people have been found in the ruins of the ancient cities. Because of these findings, say that with me, findings, we know that the Indus people made beautiful gold and silver jewelry. What did they make?
Beautiful gold and silver jewelry.
What kind of jewelry do you think that is? Peyton, what do you think?
Gold.
Gold what?
Jewelry.
What kind of jewelry?
Earrings.
Earrings? Yeah.
And little mini hats.
Little mini hats?
Everything looks like a little hat.
Do you see this picture?
Yeah.
Okay, let's follow along. Remember to film when I stop. We know that they made tiny statues of
Animals.
and
People.
and that the bull was an important
Symbol.
What was an important symbol?
The
The bull. The bull was what Sophie said. We called it a cow, but it's also a bull. But why was the bull so important? We can guess, but we cannot say for sure. Think about, why do you think the bull was important to the Indus people? Talk to your partner. Go. Elmer, why do you think the bull is important?
We get lots of resources from it because they could travel around, get food, and all kinds of resources to build their ancient.
I love that. So the bull can give them food. They can help them move things around. Yep, because they're used for transportation and helping build their city. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you. So what I want you to do really quick, look at those artifacts and tell your partner just look for a minute, and then I want you to tell your partner what's the coolest thing you see in those pictures that you really think was interesting about the Indus people. The other day we learned about expanding our sentences, okay, by answering the questions when and why. So we're going to expand this sentence about Mohenjo-daro, and then we might be able to use this sentence in our writing, which might be helpful. All right, let's read this first sentence together. Here we go. Mohenjo-daro was a civilization. Is that a sentence? Yeah, does it have a subject? Yeah, what's our subject? Mohenjo-daro. And what did Mohenjo-daro do? It was a
Civilization.
all right. Now, we can expand this to make it more interesting by answering the question, when? What are we asking? When. Okay. When was Mohenjo-daro a civilization? Think about that for a minute. Odin, when was Mohenjo-daro a civilization?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Elijah, when was Mohenjo-daro a civilization? What's another word we could say? What's one of our vocab words that means a long time ago, Elijah? Ancient. So how can we say that? Ancient times. Okay, so do we want in ancient times or a long time ago? I like using our vocab. So just right here, now this is not a sentence, so we are not going to start with a capital letter. So just right here next to when, we are going to write what again? In ancient times. Okay, what are we writing? In ancient. Not right now. We are going to now make our whole sentence together. So we're going to combine these. So how would we combine this into one sentence? Think about that. All right, tell your partner. Partner 2 will start. Combine that into one sentence. Okay, Miss Deb's going to tell you this one. Make sure we're on the right track. If you get it right, what do you guys do? This thing? If you agree? Okay, or did the same thing? All right. Mohenjo-daro was a civilization in ancient times. Did anyone have that? All right, so let's start writing this. It's going to be a lot. And you got to be careful with Mohenjo-daro, but let's write this. I'm going to look for some really well done written sentences. This is Ivan's. Mohenjo-daro was a civilization in ancient times. Nice job, Ivan. And I think this is Odin's, maybe? Nope, this is Carter's. Mohenjo-daro was a civilization in ancient times. And this is Odin's. Mohenjo-daro was a civilization in ancient times. Nice job, guys. Well done.